Hello, this is Francis from McCaffrey's Crafts, and today I thought I would share my thoughts on my favorite parts of shillelagh making. What I like best, what I like least about the process, and it's a very rewarding job and very passionate about. But there are certain tasks that are a bit kind of tedious or mundane, or that can not be the most glamorous side of this business. And again, if you're interested in going into the shillelagh making business, it's not all like glamour the whole time. It's not all exciting. I think that for most people, the one of the most favorite aspects of stick making is when you make the handle, when you have your piece of wood and you visualize how you want to make the handle, and you start carving and you start working on it. I think that is one of the most rewarding parts, because slowly your vision is taking form in the handle, and as it starts to come and you start to see it develop, I think that aspect, because you're kind of nearing completion, then it's like any task, like you feel good when you get to the end and complete it. You get that feeling of this has been completed. But for me, what my favorite part of the process is the messages I get. Like I'd get a message, like usually 12 o'clock, 1 a.m., just going to bed, and someone would just send a message like, got my shillelagh, love it, thanks so much. Or I was out on this hiking trail today and it was brilliant to have it. Or someone gave me a compliment on it. And for me, like, knowing that I made something and someone else is enjoying it, and it's bringing positivity to the world. Like, we in this world that we live in, everything is you know doom and gloom at the moment, the economy, the different things going on. So when you hear someone compliment you, it's great. I've no shame in saying that. I like a compliment. If someone says good job, you feel energized to make more. You're like, oh, that was a good one. Oh, that person really liked it. And there's, for me, it's that sense of accomplishment that you get knowing that someone is using something you made and it's making them happy. And that's the best part. It's like a drug or an addiction. Like, the more you make people happy, it feels good. And I don't know if that's some aspect to why people get involved in different charities and like helping people, but like there's something to it. Like when you help someone and they say thank you or well done, it feels good. It's a good sense of accomplishment, and I think more of that is needed in the world. Like, people complain over things the whole time, but like, it's sometimes you really only give a compliment if your expectations are really surpassed. You're like, wow, that wasn't what I was expecting. But sometimes it's nice just to be nice. Like, if you're happy with something, just say it. Like, sometimes, and people get more energized by positive comments. When you tell someone who's a crafter, even a new stick maker, right? They made a stick. It's not fantastic. It's not terrible. It's just in the middle. It's all right. Tell them, say, that's pretty okay. That's decent. Like, that's a very good attempt there. Like, God, you've got this part of excellent. And like, by giving that kind of encouragement, it's you're going to develop more stick makers, because it's like everything. It's a confidence game too, this shillelagh making. Like, if you start making a few, and as Arnold Schwarzenegger says, you can't listen to the naysayers. Like, when I started in my quest on this journey to be shillelagh makers, I got all the negative comments. Why do you want to be doing that? Jesus, man, what a waste of time. Because, see, look, I had a good job, a good career. I had a good education. I have a degree from the best business college in Ireland, and I had a pretty interesting career before this. So people are always they're very quick to kind of put you down. And when someone, if you're just starting off in making something, whether it's pottery or you're doing something, it takes a while to get good. The first few sticks I make, terrible. Geez, if someone came to me and said, that's a piece of crap, forget about it, you're useless, you have nothing. When you're down on someone like that, you're not going to encourage a new generation of stick makers, or anyone. Like, it's normal to be crap when you try something new at the start. Some people, they're naturally talented and they just pick things up. But, the majority of people, it's going to take them a while. They got to get good at it, but you can get good at anything. Like, if you want to think of the most difficult thing you want to do, I want to carve a sculpture of, a helicopter, actual size. It sounds mad, like, but if you practiced that on smaller pieces and got used to it and scaled it up. And it might take you a while to get there, but you should always do some positive things. And I'm kind of running off there on a tangent from the main things. I was getting back to what I like mostly about the stick making process, and it was just that bit at the end is the best. There's still more parts that I actually do enjoy about stick making, and finding the piece of blackthorn is fun. It's like fishing. It's like, you're looking, and when you find a good piece of wood, even though it's going to be 2 or 3 years before you see some money on it, you just feel good. You're like, yeah, I got a good piece there. And when you have your shed and you have your pieces of blackthorn seasoning, and you go out and look at them and you go, there's 20 good sticks there, you actually feels good again. You have that sense of accomplishment. So I do like finding the sticks, finding the blackthorn, going out and doing it. I like making the handles as well. I actually don't mind like the finishing and polishing and things like that as well. It's kind of a bit therapeutic and relaxing. Straightening the sticks, not a fan of. I don't enjoy the straightening of sticks, but sure, one out of what, how many things there I like isn't too bad. And also the injuries I get from cutting the blackthorn, the cuts that you inevitably will get. If you want to venture on a quest to be a shillelagh maker, shillelagh master, you'll get hurt. It's part of the education of it. There's a price you have to pay, and it's blood will be spilt. And you kind of get used to that, and in some kind of weird way, you kind of like, you cut your fingers all the time, you just kind of get used to it, and you just it's part and parcel of being a stick maker. So yeah, there's various aspects of it, and I thought to just do this kind of video just to kind of give some encouragement to anyone who wants to be a stick maker, shillelagh maker. These videos will live on in YouTube. Who knows, 50 years from now, someone's sitting there in a future looking back at my random videos and going, all right, maybe I'll take up this old profession. That's what I like about YouTube, because when you put these videos out there, they're there. Like, 50 years time, my great grandkids could be looking at this video and saying, all right, look at that. And these are historical sources as well. Like, this is real life, shillelagh maker, making these type of sticks. And I think it's good to kind of document your thoughts and your feelings and different aspects. And again, this channel, I have so much more to do as well. It's more, I only get a few minutes each day to kind of sit down, press record and do things. I wish I had the ability to set up a studio type thing and really go through how I make some sticks. And that's kind of a goal of mine in time, is to put out way more videos of the actual process of making it. But it's just, I'm usually kind of rushing, and then I keep trying to do it. But as I was saying, look, for me, I'm a shillelagh maker because of you guys, because you buy my sticks, you like them, you give me good comments. I think that the type of person that buys shillelagh is the customer you want. The customers are fantastic. They're predominantly male. They're usually from the age of about 40 to 70. Respectable real men who you can talk to. If there's any problem, which happens from time to time with delivery or something like that, when you're dealing with men who are respectful, and there's a certain camaraderie among people who are interested in stick making and in crafting as well. So that's probably good. So look, I'm rambling on again. Thanks for watching, and I'll make more of these videos. Bye bye.